Hiya Danny, only Faye here, just trying to, let me just hold my camera straight. Just a quick video for you of the wheel, show you in action. I'd put my chinchillas on it for you, or one of them at least, but they're snoozing away at the moment, they're fast asleep. So, I'm just trying to get as much as I can of it in the video to show you. Right, so it comes, obviously you get the wheel on its stand. So how it is at the moment is obviously freestanding. So it's got this mega, it's only wobbling because it wasn't on the board there. It's got this mega strong stand, really solid. I mean, to be honest, Danny, I don't know if you know, well, you probably have already researched tic-tac wheels, but they're that robust that providing you look after it yourself and maintain it well, you know, keep it maintained and just put a little teensy bit of oil on it now and again and, you know, just maintain it as tic-tac advise on their website, you won't go wrong with it. To be honest, I always thought, you know, you'd have a tic-tac wheel for life. They're literally, I would imagine, the life, you know, I can't get my words out today, sorry. I could imagine the, you know, lifelong wheels, if you look at it that way. You know, they'd last forever, these wheels. They're just amazing. And as I say, they're totally silent. I hope you can you see it? Hopefully you can see that spinning. They're totally silent. I think I mentioned this on a message to you. The only time they're not silent is when you put them, if you attach them onto your cage bars. Because what I found is that they work great until if you've got it attached to a cage actually on the bars and your chinchilla starts running on them. Chinchillas are quite a decent weight, although this wheel weighs a ton. You know, chinchillas are still quite a weighty animal when they run. Not weighty, but you know, they can put a lot of pressure on their feet. They've got quite strong feet, chinchillas. So once they start running on it, it can easily do a lot of rattling. It's more, I think, how Tic-Tac say it, the lady from Tic-Tac told me. She said it's more the cage that's doing the rattling, not the wheel. Because as you can hear, the wheel is totally silent. I mean, all you'll ever hear is just a smooth run, really. All you'll ever hear is this. Right, hang on. That's all you'll ever hear. The little pitter-patter of tiny feet. That's all you'll ever hear. So compared to the wheels that I've had in the past, and for hamsters as well, it's an absolute fantastic wheel. You know, they're so silent and so robust. They're just brilliant. And hopefully you can see that going round all right there. So yeah, so it's the 16-inch wheel. Metal, totally solid, totally robust, will last you a lifetime if you look after it, which obviously you will. I just got my little do-it-yourself guy to tighten the wings and nuts things in the middle, which is actually good because he's tightened that basically. I mean, it will come off if you needed to come off and put it on your cage, but personally, Danny, I wouldn't recommend it. It's each to their own, like anything with small animals or any animal. It's each to their own, whatever you want to do with it. But personally, I wouldn't use it on a cage bar because I think on the cage bars, I think it's a blooming nuisance. It's noisy as anything. Once your Chinny starts running in it, because it's the cage that it rattles. It's not the wheel. The wheel's dead silent. It's the cage that makes the racket. It's the vibration of the wheel on the cage, so it's the cage bars that rattle, I find, and that's why I hated mine attached to the cage. So if I were you, I'd keep it on this brilliant stand because, as I say, it's so robust, it's fantastic, it's really solid. Sometimes you might find that another good tip is, when I used to have this on the floor of their cage, I always used to have on the floor, I used, like, you know, one of those foot mats, like a doormat, you know, like one of the old-fashioned bristly doormats. I used to actually use that underneath the wheel, and that kept it even more solid then when they were running on it. I mean, this stand's incredible. You can see how huge it is and massive. You can see, and the balance of it is fantastic. You know, the sturdiness of it is just brilliant. But yeah, I used a doormat, one of those old bristly doormats. I got it cheap from Wilko for about £6 or something. And I used to lay that in the bottom of the cage and then put my litter on top of the doormat. We use Megazorb litter because it's highly absorbent. It's one of the most absorbent litters you can find because it was originally launched for horses. Megazorb litter. It's a wood pulp based litter and it's fantastic. You can get massive bags of Megazorb, and the best thing is it's not just highly absorbent because it's used for horses, but also obviously there's never any smell of urine. There's never a smell of urine at all. Yeah, so there's you won't get any smell at all with the Megazorb bedding litter. So I used that on top of a doormat as my base for this wheel on the floor, and I find it made it even more sturdy then, and it was great. But yeah, as I say, they're just not... I've got a spinner disc now for my chins, so they love that. They'll run on anything, my other two chinnies, but they prefer the spinning disc. And then our other two chinchillas are just lazy, as I say, and they're just not interested in a wheel at all. So, yeah, I hope I've got enough in here for you. You'll hear a little bit of it running, obviously. That's just... I don't know if you can hear that. It's just a little soft noise of it running. But, I mean, when you compare it to other wheels, it is totally silent. It's blissful, if you like. It really is. It's blissful. So there you go. Yeah, that's everything there. It's a lovely colour as well. I'm pink mad. I don't know about you. I'm pink mad. I get everything pink. Actually, I just wanted to show you. Just remember now, there's just that little bit. I don't know if you can see. I'm just showing it. It looks really bad on the close-up, but it's not as noticeable as that. And obviously, that doesn't affect anything. I think that might have been. It's just a tiny little bit of like a chip. It's not a dint. It's just a little bit of the paint come off at the back. My little do-it-yourself guy was just obviously adjusting something, and it must have just caught or scratched on the inside. But I mean, it doesn't affect any of it. It's, you know, it's still fantastic and all still in working order. So yeah, that should give you a good idea of it all now. Now, if you've got any more questions, as I say, fire away and just ask me. That's the normal noise of it, by the way. That's not a fault. I hope you can hear that. It's just like a little noise that... Because on the back it's got like this bearing. It's like a ball bearing. I think the Tic Tac lady once told me they originally made them out of... Is it skateboard bearings or something? Skateboard ball bearings or whatever it is. It's an amazing idea they had, because they're certainly the best in the UK. They're the best wheels you can get. But that little soft noise there is perfectly normal. That's meant to be. That's how it sounds. But yeah, I can send you another video. I've got another video, actually. I've just remembered, you know. I've got some videos on YouTube, and I do have a video of my chinchilla running in it. So if you want me to send you that one, I can. But just ignore the little bit on it that's got, because I was showing my little do-it-yourself guy, Chris. I was showing him that one of the washers was loose, and I wanted him to tighten it for me. So it was basically a video of me showing him the washer that I needed tightening, because I needed him to come round, you see, and do it. So he sorted it for me, and he tightened everything up and checked it all and maintained it for me, basically. Did like a little service on my wheel. So that was only last year. So yeah, I can send you that other video. I've just realised I have got one in my library on YouTube, my library thing, and my saved videos. So I'll send you that if you like, of my chinchilla running on it. But yeah, that's it. It's all in great working order. Brilliant wheel. Can't recommend them enough. They're just fantastic. And I'm glad it's going to a nice lady like yourself. I'm sure your animals will enjoy it. Okay, love, there you go. That's everything. Any more questions, just give us a shout. Okay, bye.